Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Yulia Petrova, and I'm going to read in a couple minutes. I'm going to start soon, so let's gather for a couple of minutes because this reading is done live. I'm going to wait for everybody together, and then we're going to start in about a minute and a half. So let's prepare. Okay, just one more minute. I see people are coming over. We're about to start. Welcome, administrator, everybody. Good evening or good afternoon, good morning, whenever you're watching this video. My name is Yulia Petrova. This is my real name. I'm happy to see people back coming over to this channel one more time. This is our second live stream. This is one of my newer channels about tarot card readings. I've been doing this for 4 years. Have a greater experience on my other channel. My other channel is Tarot Yulia Petrova, and this channel almost gained 100 and I think 70 something thousand subscribers. We're heading to the goal of 200,000. Today's reading is going to be interesting but very important question about Peace Summit in Switzerland. This is going to be a reading about Ukrainian-Russian war. We're going to start right now. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, please. The subtitles on any language are going to appear just 24 hours after the live stream was launched, or will be launched actually. Okay. So my first, of course, my first thing and goal is to have an overview of the situation and the plans there in Switzerland about the summit, the main goal. The main goal, of course, is the war. However, I don't see the successful good idea of it, because it's still showing devil, it's still showing ten of swords, so we can still see lots and lots of it's like basically a cover summit, to cover up questions that are all about war and the deliveries of the rifles and possible possible machinery needed for the war and continuation of the war. I'm not seeing, this is showing me a cycle. The cyclical part of it shows that it's very, very important to understand, actually, because this is by devil, right? So it shows me that it's like going to be another cycle of the war. It is not about the peace itself. However, it's called Peace Summit. It has nothing to do with peace, guys. So today's very It makes me very worried, of course, because I am Ukrainian myself. However, I'm not living in my country anymore, but this is very, very unpleasant looking. I don't think that they're ready to support with more money and put more money or sources into Ukraine. This is not the goal. However, they still want the continuation, and they're going to check out the plan of what can they do because the European nations, NATO, United States, England, most likely are thinking that they still are able to continue this and face the war with Russia. This actually looks like it's not going to bring to no peace or anything. Will this summit get Ukraine and Russia closer to at least have a talk and discussion about the peace between them? Will this at least give us any kind of promises here? Well, after the summit, it actually looks like we're going to follow up with at least some kind of farther in the distance countries or distance countries guarantees are going to be given to give more opportunities to discuss all these topics, and all of this goal of the whole conversation is going to be peaceful. Of course, I am going to tell you this much, that of course, the conversation between Ukraine and Russia will be stretched in the time. However, at least it's already included in the plan of the future summit right now. So, however, I'm not seeing the stop or the reason and the goal to stop the war. I'm not seeing in these cards that this is the main reason, and actually has nothing to do with its name. That's why the reading is not going to be most likely shown worldwidely, because the what I'm reading right now, the information is not actually what everybody needs to know, in their opinion, of course. However, the justice and high um, priestess is something that shows us that it's going to happen anyway. I think I'm expecting at least by the end of this year um, some kind of um, conversation between Ukraine and Russia themselves. What is the position of the world platform and world itself, like altogether compared, not compared, but like towards this situation? What is the purpose, the main purpose of this summit? Okay, from the western side of the world, firstly. So yes, this is not showing us that well, first of all, there's a very unfortunate position here from the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, that is showing me that this is not, definitely not, guys, not a plan of stopping everything. Unfortunately, no good news today about this summit. The main goal is to still make Ukraine believe that they can still do something about it, win and everything, and just very, very sad cards, actually. Hard to read because very emotional, actually. I would say that there's going to be a choice put to Russia. Maybe it's not going to be verbally speaking out, like, or it's going to be something that Russia is not going to connect at the moment, so they will not be able to answer right away. As we know that Russia is not invited to this peace summit. I don't know how you want to have a peace if you're not talking to both countries at the same time, but sending messages through some, I don't know, media, or maybe, because this shows me that they're going to offer some kind of conditions that Russia is not going to accept anyway. So this is going to allow Ukraine to maybe accept new, like NATO, for example, members or somebody else, and is going to be officially spread out now because, of course, this is like additional people coming over to Ukraine, or additional guarantees for Ukraine, additional protections, from the other world countries. So this is escalating the conflict in Europe by itself, in my opinion, by the cards, because the whole place where the summit is made and the countries that are taking part in it, it's actually putting them in danger. So this peace summit is actually making everything very obvious, putting everything to a clear water, pretty much. So it's very important to understand what's really going on. Yes, it's financial like promises to Ukraine, and some of these things are not very pleasant. It's like a bargain, okay? Bargain summit, and bargain summit with Ukraine and the government. Uh, Pretty, and it's not going to just be president of Ukraine. It's going to be some kind of team, okay? So it's very important to understand. Some of these things are showing me, some of these cards are showing me things that are explaining why everything is going to speed up right now, because maybe Ukraine is not going to agree for all of those things that are putting out on the table. Plus, Ukraine is going to ask for people, for physical people, not just military like support by itself, in a view of some kind of machinery, like I told you, or like guns or bullets or missiles or whatever. So it's not about starting a peace at all. This is very, very confusing, because a peace summit, we're expecting something like that, but there's nothing like this in the cards at all. It's like all reversed, and moreover, it's going to freeze and prolongate the war in Ukraine. It's possible, and makes me really worried right here, because it shows the timing is going to stretch out. The longer it's going to take longer now to figure everything out. I don't think that Ukraine is going to start talking to Russia about peace soon, okay? Let's see something else. Let's see what uh, what Russian reaction will be about this peace summit in Switzerland. Very, very unpleasant cards in a very unpleasant situation. It's cornering Ukraine pretty much. what will Russia's answer going to be to all this? And Russia is going to have their own summit, looks like. They're going to have their own summit with other countries. I would say that there's two different oppositions that are bringing us to the point where we have two sides of the world that are uniting for like combinational like union, right? And the other side of the world, which is not combining that many countries, but however more countries, more smaller countries, but not more successful countries. Okay, it's very very important because here this support is already making even these smaller countries think that's I'm talking about Europe right now, right? But Russia is showing me an obvious picture of uniting with other countries and getting ready for more escalation of this problem. And unfortunately, I don't think that they're going to agree with uh, something that they discussed right there the summit in Switzerland, because this is something that's really is not in the interest of Russia at all. So no progress, guys, unfortunately, no good news. That's why I'm still trying to um, stand from one foot to another and stepping around here trying to see what else I can tell you to make you all happy with the information. However, I don't think anybody's going to be happy right here, because we were thinking a peace summit, such a loud word, right? Such a loud name. And unfortunately, it's not the purpose of the name has nothing to do with the summit itself and the conditions they're providing. So this is only going to make Russia and the rest of Western world just step away from each other. It's going to make the relationships even colder. So I'm not seeing any. Just the other countries are going to try to minimize the tension. It's the countries that are tend to actually be with Western world and Russia at the same time. They don't want to be leaving neither side of this, so they don't want to pick the particular side. To me, one of the countries from the world readings on my other channel look like Turkey. These countries looks like maybe some. I don't know, maybe some country even in Spain will be doing this in support to Russia, and European Union at the same time. So they will have kind of like a selection at the hottest point, just in case. However, it's always, always, always going to be all this time. I think the whole summer we're going to have very, very hot in very important conditions stepping in, and all the different new things going on. It's all turning out to look like a stronger, more push, more tension between Russia and United States and the European Union and NATO countries, all of them in general. So no dialogue here, and I don't think that we're going to see. It's just a power. It's going to end up with the power tension, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. Yes. So this is the unfortunate situation of the. Oh, every time I'm watching these readings, I'm always getting upset. Every time, like literally. Okay. Are we going to see um, any good speeches, anything that's about peace or real peace? I'm not talking about any trying to look peace, okay? Is it going to be at least anything that's going to make a step towards dialogue between Russia and Ukraine? Is it going to bring any help? Unfortunately, not. This conditions that the world, the Western world, uh, wants to provide and get and push from Russia, okay, and to Russia. They want their own way so much this bad that it's not gonna give us no good results. We're not going to be happy with this. We're not gonna be happy with result at all. And moreover, look at these cards. There's peace reason, but the Ten of Swords, right by this peace, right by this conversation. It's conversation that's backed up with the like a very serious mean like basis. I'm not even going to lie, just very serious mean basis. So unfortunately, guys, this is going to bring us to the bad conditions and disability of some banks in the future, because I see the future of what this peace summit is going to bring. Is going to push back European countries even more economically, is going to take out money from each country that's going to take part in this situation against Russia. It's going to flush out the economical basis in United States, in Europe, in England. And we're going to see the hermit and these countries are going to be banning themselves out basically from the rest of the Eastern world. And this is a huge market, of course. This is all economics. And this also brings us the, like, you know, when countries don't like you, when people of those countries don't like you. So, unfortunately, bad news for me here today. Very sad, very unfortunate. I don't expect no unfortunately, no smart, bright ideas here. I don't expect nothing positive, unfortunately. I want to make a reading. Also, my friends recommended me to make a reading about election in India, which is going to end in the beginning of June. I am going to make this kind of reading. I think maybe in a couple of days we're going to make that topic too, because India is going to take a very important place. If somebody who was watching me in Russian in my other channel, on my other channel, you know that I told you that India is going to be growing, and this is very important because right now India is going to come out on the independent market more or less, okay? Of course, they're selling to all the countries. They, of course, depend with the markets. However, India is going to take another special place in the whole world soon, and they will build their own economics. I want to make reading about their election. I want to make sure what to expect after this election and what people of India can expect. Of course, I'm going to be welcoming my Indian viewers because I know that you all are very excited about the election there. If you're not watching me yet, you will watch this next video, I'm sure. This is going to be it for today. No good news for me, of course. So all the news today I said were nothing nice. However, I'm trying to work, do my best, guys. I'm trying to work hard. I'm going to try to improve my English, of course. I'm not promising nothing, but I'm trying to work as good and as hard as I can. No, no negativity in comments, please. Okay, if there's anybody who's going to be, Ukrainian, Russian, no negativity in comments. We're going to be blocking y'all. If you're going to put bad comments, let's keep the peace on this page. All right, so I'll see you all next time on this channel. We're going to watch, you're going to be watching a new interesting video, and I'm going to be working for you all to make you very interesting and provide you with a content that's going to be interesting and important for our future. So the summit in Switzerland, let's draw a line. It's not showing me nothing positive. Moreover, it's showing the economical uh, problems and crisis in Europe, United States, England. So let's keep on watching what's going to happen. I'm going to be always working for you all. Guys, please come back to my channel, put the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.